So sometimes, what who we think we are not. In my studies, now that I'm actually like studying, I came to realize that I was suppressing a lot of feelings. And this means that I wasn't dealing with my individual self, like who I am, right? So I was shadowing feelings and I was suppressing them and I was repressing them. And so all of this to make sense to y'all, this is what it means, your rational identity. So your rational identity is when you those feelings that show in your behavior. So there's repressed feelings that we keep, right? Those repressed feelings are anger, jealousy, and greed. And then there's shadowed feelings. Those shadowed feelings are what give us the uncertainty, and then we suppress feelings, which are our thoughts, our flaws, our weaknesses. So when we repress a feeling of anger, right? We repress a feeling of anger, we suppress it with our thoughts, our flaws, and our weaknesses. So if you're to get angry and you don't deal with it at that moment, you are gonna hold it in your subconscious. So if you don't deal with jealousy at that moment, you will suppress it in your unconscious. So all of these feelings redirect our conscious and our unconscious, and they're what make our behavior. So if you're acting like a little bit toxic, like y'all say, and a little bit destructive, a little bit unsettled, it's because what we're doing is we're holding on to those feelings. So what happens is that we suppress means that you stop yourself from happening. So say you get jealous with about something, so you stop, you're like, oh, I'm not gonna be jealous, I'm not gonna be jealous, but in reality you are feeling jealous, but you still put it in the back. And so it starts accumulating, and it's the same thing with anger. You have to deal it right there and then. So you have to like know how it influences your life, especially if you want to get into a relationship or with your friends or whatever. You want to know that, hey, you know what, I don't want to be greedy with them, I don't want to be jealous, I don't want to be angry, I don't want to be this freaking grouch or whatever, like I want to be conscious. I want to be conscious with my subconscious. So it's good to do like a little cleanse or an anger cleanse. I did it and I got the best results. I couldn't believe it because my son went and did something to my truck, and I was like, all right, cool. And I wasn't even suppressing